My name is Omar Tyree Childs. I am 33 years old. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm currently a loctician slash hair artist. A loctician is someone who starts, maintains, locks, aka dreads is what people call them. My workstation is kind of intimate. The public can see it pretty well. My clientele right now with males is between 93 and 95%, and the other 5% are all women. With some males, sexuality does play a huge role, but if your work is good, people will come. I think it is hard being a gay male hairdresser because people will perceive you one way when you aren't actually that way. And when I first would start out, people would really want to know, like, since you're doing hair and my personality and my whole demeanor wasn't feminine, they would be like, oh, he's not gay. He's just doing this, to make money or whatever. And, I didn't let it get to me or whatever. But after so long, you just kind of think, well, dang, why does it matter if a person is gay or not? If they're trying to either help you out or provide a service, like, what's the big difference? You're going to come out looking the way you want to look. It's going to be nice, and people are going to compliment you on it. So what's the big deal? When people would initially call me, they would ask, they'll be like, is this a guy or a girl? And I would have to, be clear and say, it's me. It's a guy that's doing the service. The phone, it'll get quiet on the other end. Or some people say, I'll call you back, or, they'll come and, get the services or whatever. When men initially come, in my opinion, when they initially come, they're very uncomfortable. But because they've seen my work, a part of them is comfortable, and they kind of have an idea of how I am as a person when they meet me. But then when they meet me, they're just like, oh, probably that's not what I thought he was going to be like or act like or look like. But then, I kind of talk to them about, what do they do for a living, or if they have any kids. I try to keep the conversations minimal to kind of let them get comfortable and talk themselves, but it's never an uncomfortable situation or any tense at all, ever. You have a lot of guys who go through issues where they have to keep their manhood at a certain level. Like, men are very, very, very wary about what they say, what they do, whatever. A lot of males have this really big issue with homosexuality or gay men. When you deal with men who do hair and they have to come across that, it's kind of an intimate situation because you're washing their hair. I try to handle what I do in my business very professionally. How I live my life is my business, it's my personal business. I don't try to hide it from anybody, and I don't try to throw it in anybody's faces to say this is what I am, deal with it, it's pressure or whatever. It's nothing in that fashion. But people always, for some reason, attach gay to like weak or sensitive or feminine, and that's not the case at all. It's kind of hard to not worry about what people think, but you got to stick to what you believe and how you are as an individual.